Hi everyone, my name's Maddie and I'm a psychotherapist here at My Therapy NYC. Today I want to talk a little bit about how we can learn about ourselves and our attachment styles and how we can utilize that knowledge to be more successful in finding potential partners, dating, and forming new relationships. Because attachment style has so much of an impact on how we attach to others, it's important to gain an awareness of your own attachment style and how to be able to recognize how a potential partner's attachment style enters the room in your interactions. When we talk about attachment styles, we think of the key three. These are secure, avoidant, and anxious. Now, just hearing these right off the bat, you might have an idea of which category you fall into. A person with a secure attachment style is able to interact with partners in a way that, for lack of a better word, just seems secure. They don't worry about their partners too much, but are able to be emotionally available, expressive, and caring, and also hold healthy boundaries. We can think of the other two attachment styles as perhaps falling on opposite ends of a continuum, with secure kind of falling in the middle. So even if you're secure, you might still have an anxious or an avoidant tendency every once in a while. Another thing to mention is our attachment style can vary from relationship to relationship over time. So that's something to check in with every once in a while, or when you start seeing somebody new. Does this person bring out anxious tendencies in me? Am I being avoidant for any particular reason? Those are good questions to ask yourself when you're entering a new relationship. If you're a more anxious person who's just started dating somebody, you may fall into a few of these common traps. You may find yourself feeling preoccupied with analyzing the meanings of texts, or the length of time it takes your partner to respond. You may also find yourself spending a lot of time looking at their social media activity, checking to see who's interacting with them, whose posts they're liking, or creating narratives about your partner's perceptions of you. It can be really easy to get stuck in the anxiety zone in the beginning of a relationship because there's still so much information that you don't know about this person. As humans, we're biologically wired to look out for signs of danger, especially when growing new relationships, because they require so much vulnerability in order to create a sense of bonding and connection. And when we're stuck in a place of anxiety, it's difficult for us to see those signs of safety within the relationship, which can in turn block our ability to feel connected and safe with our partners. So if you find yourself stuck in a place of anxiety in a new relationship, there are a few steps you can take in order to feel more secure. Because the anxious attachment style comes from a place of fear that the relationship won't work out, it's important to spend time taking stock of the safety cues in the relationship. Although you may be feeling anxious about something, what are the cues in the relationship that are signaling safety? Did your partner make an effort to make plans? Did they bring you flowers? Did they text you recently about something that reminded them of you? Do they feel excited to introduce you to their friends? It's so important to notice these signs of safety when so much of our anxiety focuses on feelings of danger in the relationship. It also might be good to enlist the assistance of a more secure friend. Often, having somebody outside of your relationship to provide reassurance can have a huge calming effect. You might also want to limit how much time you spend checking on social media, or if you find yourself feeling anxious about texting, you may want to switch to a different mode of communication like FaceTime or cell phone calls. Oftentimes having a little bit of extra context within a conversation can alleviate a lot of these feelings where our anxiety tries to fill in the blanks. And conversely, if you find yourself dating somebody who seems to be more anxious, it may be important to be receptive to those cues of anxiety. Being an open communicator and being explicit with your intentions and your perceptions of your partner is really key in situations like that. Avoidantly attached people often find themselves feeling overwhelmed by closeness in relationships, especially if they're finding themselves in a new relationship that feels like it's moving too fast. Oftentimes, avoidant individuals feel flooded and uncomfortable with all the attention they're receiving, or feel like their partner isn't respecting their privacy or needs for personal time. For avoidantly attached folks, becoming too emotionally intimate too quickly can feel really overwhelming, scary, or off-putting, and can cause them to shut down and push away. We can all imagine what it might feel like if a stranger came up to us on the street and started asking us about our deepest, darkest secrets. Without a sense of trust and connection, we tend to turn away and hide from sharing that personal information. For avoidantly attached people, it may take longer for them to feel comfortable opening up and forming bonds, and if things are moving too quickly, they'll probably pull away. In these moments of feeling flooded with attention, an avoidant person may look at a potential partner and think to themselves, maybe I'm more comfortable alone. Avoidant people might find themselves more prone to ghosting potential partners or leaving their partners questioning whether they really like them or not, which can start a relationship off on a rocky footing, leaving partners feeling anxious or questioning the level of commitment to the relationship. For avoidantly attached people, it's important to have open and honest communication about boundaries and expectations for personal time, and reassure your new partner of your feelings towards them. This might look like saying to a new partner, hey, I'm really enjoying getting to know you and spending more time together, but I would also feel more comfortable taking things slow. Maybe we can plan to hang out once a week for now. By doing this, you're able to express your needs, but also reassure your partner that you're committed to continuing to see them. It also gives them a reasonable expectation of how much time they'll be able to spend with you, which offers some security that you're in it for the long haul. If you're an anxious or avoidant person, there are some real and effective ways to be more successful in dating and relationships. And it often comes down to finding your sense of safety and security in the relationship. For those who are more anxious, this looks like tuning into safety cues and avoiding triggers for your anxiety. For more avoidant individuals, it's important to move at a comfortable pace in the relationship and reassure your partner along the way using clear and reassuring communication. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please be sure to leave a comment, and for more videos and blogs, visit our website at mytherapynyc.com.